In one of my last videos, I shared that WordPress out of the box is actually very snappy. And I got a few critical comments here of people saying that they had a different experience with WordPress. And that is totally understandable because of multiple reasons. The biggest reason, I think, is because of bad optimized hosting environments. So many people run way too many websites on one server. Many people are not even aware of this because they buy a shared hosting package where the hosting company puts a lot of people on one server. And that, of course, slows it down. But there are also people who buy a server themselves and then still put too many websites on it. And therefore, it's always important to check the resources tab inside of your hosting package to make sure that your CPU and memory are not going too high. So if you don't have this option inside of your hosting company, then you simply don't really know what's going on. That's why this feature for hosting companies is so important. And the website that I just showed you actually runs on a Hostinger cloud package, including a lot of other subdomains that I use for testing. So this is not the cheapest hosting package. This is cloud hosting from Hostinger, but it is very snappy. Even though it runs Elementor, as you can see. Let's load the front end. Very, very snappy. Let's load Elementor. I will not speed this up. That is, okay, that is like 1 second. Could that be faster? Of course. Elementor is improving their speed because they understand that people want more speed. So soon, hopefully with V4, that will be a lot faster. But the fact that there are too many websites on the server does not necessarily say something about the speed of WordPress core, in the same way as the speed of a car should not be tested if it's constantly in traffic. And then another big reason why WordPress is considered slow is because many plugins are bloated. And it's not just page builders that add a layer on top of the WordPress editor, it's also other plugins that can become problematic. That's why I am kind of excited for the future of WordPress with block themes, where the building experience is super snappy by itself. I'm actually currently testing with this new way of building. And so don't run too many websites on one server, monitor the usage, and buy proper hosting, and then you will be fine.